What is up, our Will Feel number one fans and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, Will Feel number one, and today I'm going to give you my recap and review of Star Trek Picard, Season 1, Episode 3, entitled The End is the Beginning. It was once again directed by Hannah Culpepper, and I gotta say, this was another great, enjoyable episode of Star Trek Picard. As a huge Trekker, Star Trek Picard is starting to become one of my favorite Star Trek spin-offs, right up there with Star Trek The Next Generation and Star Trek Deep Space Nine, I consider. Okay, let's begin with the recap, shall we? Here we go. First, however, the applied title, The End is the Beginning, has to wrap up some old business while introducing the last of Picard's regular cast members, and that requires another brief trip into the past. We first met Wafi, played by Michelle Hurd, near the end of the previous episode, during which she reluctantly agreed to help Picard out after the promise of some intel about a Romulan conspiracy on Earth and a choice bottle of Chateau Picard wine. In this episode, we meet a 14 years younger Wafi, which takes place in 2385, who seems far less embittered than the Wafi of the main timeline. Though by scene's end, that started to change. Eagerly awaiting news from Picard, her boss, about the proposed Romulan rescue, she's devastated to learn that A, it's been rejected, B, our synthetic life forms have been shut down thanks to the Mars massacre, and C, Picard has resigned in protest. She quickly comes to two conclusions: that the ultra-secret Romulan organization of Tal Shiar, with help from Starfleet, is somehow behind both what's happened on Mars and the shutdown of the rescue mission, and that with Picard out of the picture, she'll soon be out of a job. We learn right away she's correct on the second point. To what degree she's correct on first feels like it will be central to this season's overreaching story. Back in present, Vincent, bitterness has calcified thanks to her, in her words, her long slide into humiliation and rage. Though she admits nakedly introduced paranoia might also have played a role. Wafi drinks and vapes to excess. She also nurses hurt feelings that Picard hasn't checked up on her, which seems legit. They were close now. Now they decidedly not close. Will they be close again? The episode ends with her joining Picard on a ship she's helped find for him, but she seems to have been drawn more by the promise of a mystery than a renewal of a friendship. Whether that will change also seems to like it will play a major role during how the season progresses, and I'm looking forward to seeing how all that plays out. Meanwhile, back on the old Romulan reclaimed Borg cube, known as an artifact, Soji has a meeting with an ex-Borg legend, none other than Hugh, played by Jonathan Del Arco, the Borg drone at the center of Iborg, the Next Generation episode in which the Enterprise rescues him from a crashed ship that contemplates sending him back with a virus to destroy the Borg. They don't. Hence his appearance in one subsequent episode, and now here, which he seems to have segued into a career as an ex-Borg expert. Now that he has not encountered problems along the way, people either see us as property to be exploited or hazards to be warehouse. He tells Soji before noting his latest clients, the Romulans, see them as both. And I would give this episode 5 stars. Does a 10 out of 10 and A triple plus. I'm really enjoying Star Trek Picard. I like how we got to see Hugh again in human form, which I think he looked pretty good. I like how I just pretty much liked everything about this episode. I like how we flashed back into 2385, which we all found out why Wafi is bitter, why Wafi was reluctant to help Picard, how she feel that Picard abandoned her. I mean, Star Trek Picard is just, I just like to say, I really enjoyed this episode. But anyway, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the next episode. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this episode and what you think is going to happen in the remaining episodes. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. Good night, everybody.